Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Proven Inspiration. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is It's Not You, It's Me. This topic will probably sound like music to your ears if you're in a relationship because too often in relationships, couples focus on being right. But this training program today, or this training information I'm going to provide you with today, actually helps you to see how you can contribute to making your relationship much smoother and can actually provide you with realities or provide you with information that prepares you for the realities of marriage. Too often in relationships, when people are dating, you might just find yourself being swept away by the romance, being swept away by the feelings that you experience. Whilst that is a great time and a time to be cherished, those butterflies in your stomach, the music, dining, all of that wonderful stuff. It's important as well that you give some thoughts to the future. So if this is a person that you're thinking of getting married you're thinking of saying I do too, it's important that you ask some questions about this person, that you actually get to really know this person. And some of the ways that you can get to know them is by asking them questions about their goals, asking them questions about how they are as people, like what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, you can ask your partner what gets you upset, what ticks you off, what are your pet peeves, things like that. Because when you have this information and you know this about your partner, then it helps you to avoid those things. So if they say they don't like XYZ, then you can ensure that you try not to do XYZ. You might do something else to upset them, but at least you won't do XYZ. Why? Because they've told you. But too often couples don't, they just forget to discuss these things, and then when you get into marriage you find yourself arguing and bickering over things that could easily have been avoided with the proper communication, with the proper preparation. So sometimes for women, for instance, like around the time of the month, you might find that you get really teary, and if he looks at you the wrong way, says whatever, he could use the wrong tone, whatever he does, you find yourself crying. And now the guy asks you, your partner asks you, what's wrong with you? And you say, I don't know. Now, if you don't know, how do you expect him to know? And how do you expect him to know what to do? So it's important that whilst you're in a relationship, that you take the time to study yourself and take the time to provide your partner with a manual of sorts. Not a physical manual, but give them some guidance on how to treat you, how to handle you, how to be good to you. So if you're a woman, for instance, you could say something like, babe, like during the time of the month, I can be quite cranky. You could say anything and it would just make me cry. It's not about you, it's actually about me. So it's not you, it's me. When I get like that, please just give me a hug, just hold me real tight, and just tell me you love me. Just something as simple as that. Like now you've told him that you could blow off at him for no reason whatsoever. You've also told him what to do to calm you down. Okay? And that really does help. For a guy, because guys are usually more reflective, and I speak in general terms, you could say to your girlfriend, like, babe, like when I'm under a lot of stress at work, I tend to withdraw into myself to try and process the issues that I'm facing. So it's really nothing to do with you. It's more about me. So if you just give me some time, give me a couple of days, and I'll be back to myself. So this helps your girlfriend know that when you withdraw, it's not something that she said or something that she did. And there's nothing really that she needs to do apart from just give you some space to process what you're going through. So this kind of information really does help in relationships. When you're able to just really pick yourself apart, just place yourself in the shoes of the person who's going to be living with you, and try and get them to understand how you are and maybe why you are. If you can trace things back to maybe previous relationships or to childhood, or you can say I do this because something like this happened to me in childhood, or I do this, I react like this because I had a previous experience like this in my previous relationship, then that could help. your partner understand you better, because sometimes you could be having an argument with your partner not because you're arguing with your partner, but because you're arguing with a previous partner. So maybe a previous partner treated you badly, or they were too controlling, and your current partner says something like, oh, we should go to XYZ, and you just blow off at them, not because of what they said, but because what they said reminded you of something that happened in the previous relationship, and so you find yourself overreacted. It's important that you understand yourself and understand why that happened, so that you can actually explain to your partner, this is why I behave this way. And with that understanding, hopefully over time, both of you working together can actually get over the issues of the previous relationship, because then you can say, your partner can say to you right now, I know that they handled you in this way, but I'm not a controlling person. I'm not looking to take over your life. I just want to love you, you know? So it's important that you get to know yourself, that you study yourself really well, so that you can help your partner understand you better, and together you can build a relationship and hopefully a marriage in the future. Okay, these are my thoughts for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. From my heart to yours. Until next time, do take it easy. Bye.